Flowers for the victim, Lee Rigby, a drummer with the Fusiliers. He survived Afghanistan but died at the hands of fellow British citizens on a South London street. As police continue to scour the murder scene in which the soldier was murdered, the security services claim they were aware of both suspects before the incident. Good evening from Woolwich Barracks. They won't say it on the record, but the collective view of the ministers and security officials on the Cobra Emergency Committee tonight is that this act of terrorism was local, even if nationally and internationally inspired. Tonight, we reconstruct what happened specifically between the moment of the murder and the arrival quarter of an hour later of armed police, a period of time raising serious questions.
Poor soldiers, and like the poor soldier was on the middle of the road. I mean, he wasn't moving anything. It was quite clear to us that he'd already gone. You know what I mean? He'd passed on, but it was gut-wrenching to see.
One of the attackers was a 28-year-old student at Greenwich University, a long-term Islamist extremist. The other remains unnamed, but at 22 has been apparently converted in prison. Our police are now outside a Greenwich flat where one of the suspects is thought to have lived. 6 other major searches are going on and another man and a woman have been arrested. And we challenge the radical Islamist cleric Anjem Chowdhury about his association with suspect Michael Adibadolja, seen here at one of his organisation's protests. Did he radicalise him?
Also tonight, the man on trial for the murder of April Jones is accused in court of a complete fantasy after denying being a paedophile. End of the bull run. Share prices plummet here and in Japan after fears the US might stop the money-printing party sooner than expected. And childish and misleading, the doctor's verdict not on their patients, but on the health secretary after he tries to blame them for the A&E crisis.